guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jelisa and my channel name is Tameless, and you can find me on Instagram under Tameless in Style. So today we are going to be talking about a very kind of sought after brand that it's kind of like if you're in the know, you know, but I'm seeing them kind of coming a lot more often and seeing kind of a lot more publicity and people buying them and celebrities and such. And when I was purchasing, I couldn't find too much information. Like there was just like little tidbits and bits, but not enough to get me the information that I needed. So here I am going to educate you guys and give you guys a little tidbit about it. And the brand is Pangaia. So about Pangaia. So Pangaia, Pan is all-inclusive and Gaia is Mother Earth, and they consider themselves a material science company, so not a brand, and they are on a mission to save Mother Earth, which I think is just kind of a great mission. If you are living in a bubble and are not aware, there's global warming. At this point, 2020 is just like the world is coming to an end. So it's great kind of what they are doing, so I love that. So all of their items, they kind of give back. So right, like just their generic kind of tagline is usually one item plants one mangrove tree, which is one like dosage, I don't know the proper terminology, don't kill me, COS or CO2 out in the environment. But you can go to their website to learn much more about all of the great things they did. So I had 3 orders with Pangaia. They are based in England. I was in the UK. I'm not sure if it's England. In the UK. And from the couple of videos that I did see, there were only a few out there. They were very much like, oh, it took 2 weeks for me to get my merchandise. It took 3 weeks for me to get my merchandise. And I was just kind of like, that's a long time. I got my stuff within a week. All 3 times I got it within a week. So the shipping is super fast, amazing. I did do 1 return with them and that was super easy breezy. Like it got back to them within a couple of days. Like literally it was like 2 days and it was already delivered to them. And of course it takes some time with processing and COVID and all of that for them to process returns. So that took about a little bit, like 7 to 10 business days, I think is what they quote you. And it was within that because I wasn't like concerned. Unlike some other people that I sent my return that same day and I still haven't gotten a return and it is like 4 weeks later. But you know, we're not going to talk about them. We're here to talk about this wonderful company that we have stumbled across. The process for return, went on their website, said I had went to my order, said I had a return, bam, bam, bam. Says print out this paperwork. It was like printing out a packet. It was 6 pages of things I had to print out. So I had to print out all 6 of these pages, and then there was like how I had to pack it. So because it is going back, I live in the US, it was going to the UK. I had to put like 1 sheet in it. 4 of the sheets had to go like in a sleeve onto the box. Luckily, I still had the box from when I ordered it, so I just put them back in the box. Had to go into that sleeve, and then like 1 of them had to be delivered to the DHL driver. So when I said I wanted to do the return, I had to make an appointment for the DHL driver to come to my house to pick it up. He came, he got my paperwork, he looked at the paperwork on the box, he said, "You're good to go," and like went. And I was like, okay, super weird. It made me feel a little, not him, he was great, like the process was easy, but it just made me feel a little uneasy because all those sheets that you stick in there, it says like how much each item cost. And I mean, obviously DHL is like the top notch of like the delivery people, but it, like if I was like sending it like USPS, I'd be like, like is my package gonna get stolen because they're gonna look at this paperwork and see how expensive these things are? But you know, it is what it is. The first kind of like inkling that got me onto it. So first of all, this brand is worn by celebrities left, right, and center. And you can expect so because it is expensive. It is luxury sweatpants as the best way to describe it. And it is worn by celebrities left, right, and center. So their biggest, like the #1 honcho that you will kind of like hear and can like see wearing their stuff and just like their taglines it and like promotes it left, right, and center is Pharrell. And that's like bam bam for me. I grew up in Virginia Beach. I went to high school in Virginia Beach, and Pharrell is from Virginia Beach, so it's pretty much like whatever Pharrell says goes. That's what we're going with, all right? So Pharrell stands for this company, so boom, we're gonna get us some sweats. And then we have Kourtney Kardashian, Bella Hadid. There are some influencers that I love. Conscious Culpable, Claude is her name. She is from Canada. She wore their sweatsuit. Asian Nuri is a YouTuber, an Instagrammer that I follow. She has some of their pieces as well. Gabrielle Union, Reese Witherspoon, like the list goes on and on and on and on. Like everybody's wearing it. So kind of their thing, their collections, they have shorts, just a normal short. They have a long short. They have sweatpants, sweatshirt, hoodie, t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, and those are like kind of their basics that you can usually find within each item. Now they did come out with a collection which was part of my first order. That they had a cropped hoodie, they had a sleeveless hoodie, and it was I think it was like a wide leg sweatpants, and then there was another piece that I can't remember off the top of my head. So let's get into what my first order was. So my first order, I got the organic cotton loose hoodie in gray in a size medium, $170. The lightweight recycled cotton shorts in the same gray in a size medium, $80. The lightweight recycled cotton sweatshirt in starfish yellow in a small, $130. And then the lightweight recycled cotton shorts in starfish yellow in a small, $80. Total, $460. So I let myself make this purchase because in my head, you know, as I registered this purchase, as I'm like about to click, you know, buy, in my head I go, okay, it's $460, but I'm getting 2 complete sweatsuits, and one of them, like they're not the right sizes. If you heard the sizes that I told you, I did medium, medium, small, small. So I was like, one of these sets is not gonna pan out and it's gonna end up going back. 3 of the items out of this order ended up going back, and I don't have them clearly to, because I already sent it back to show you, but I'm going to kind of describe them and give the best kind of relay back that I can give you because I still stayed within the same size range. So the medium hoodie was a great fit. I didn't feel like it was cropped. I felt like it literally fit me right at my normal waist. And it just didn't have a finished bottom on it. If I can find a photo, I will insert it, but it it had a unfinished bottom on it. The medium fit fine. That was a good one, great. The problem came in with the medium shorts. Now their sizing is a unisex size chart, so it is not a men, usually when things say it's a unisex size chart, it's really a men's size chart that they're just saying like, it's unisex, we're just making men's sizes and we're gonna call this line unisex, and you can go in and figure it out. And for the most part, if you are a medium in women's, you're probably gonna be a small for an oversized fit in men's. If you want something that might be a little bit less of an oversized fit, it'll be extra small, but it's still never gonna fit you quite right because it is made on the scale for a man. So their scale is a unisex scale. So it is not a men's small, it is not a women's small, it's kind of somewhere in between, so that they can fit all spectrums, which is something that a lot of brands are starting to do, and a lot of companies are starting to come out with to be all inclusive, which is great, but at the same time, it makes it super hard to fit things. The medium short had that. If you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. When you buy like a sweatpants or a short and it's like, you have to either wear it low on your hip or like a high waist. Otherwise, if you wear it anywhere in between, you get that little like extra fabric in your tush. And it just looks weird, and it just doesn't, especially if you're a curvier girl like myself, it just does not look nice. And that is what the medium did. Like it fit fine, but it had that extra fit of fabric. But like the waistband was fine, the length was fine. It was just that extra bit, and I did not like that at all. Now the small sweatshirt, that was, oh, and then another thing about this before I get to the next item. Those 2 items, I didn't realize this when I was ordering, because in my head I was like, oh, gray sweatshirt, gray pants, even though they're from 2 different collections, because the gray is kind of one of their staple colors, their core colors, what they call it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. now, literally, I just realized this as I'm reading it. The sweatshirt was organic cotton and the shorts are lightweight recycled cotton. So although they were both gray, they did not match. They were off. Okay, so that set was a no. Gotta go back. So next we have the lightweight recycled cotton sweatshirt in Starfish Yellow. The neck on this sweatshirt was so tight. It fit like I would expect, like if I bought like a women's medium in a more fitted sweatshirt is what I felt like it would fit like. Like it was tight around the neck, it was a little bit tight around the bust, it was a little loose in like the belly part, and it wasn't like super long. It hit me at my waist. But I want this to be more of a relaxed, like I wanted all my sets to be like a relaxed set. So I was like, nah, we're not doing that. Next, moving on to the next thing. So I tried on the yellow shorts. Now I did love this yellow color. It is not part of their like core pop colors. They have 7 pop colors, and then they have their core colors. So it's not part of their pop colors. So it was part of their coral reef collection, which is why it's called Starfish Yellow. So it's kind of like, I have it, but it was, the way it looks online is not the way it looks in person, but I still liked it. So rude. So, yeah, so that I ended up trying those shorts on, and I actually liked those shorts. I did not think they were going to fit. Actually, when I ordered this small set, I was like, this isn't going to fit, but we're going to give it a shot, because every single person that I like could find that had some kind of review video or something about these shorts or about their clothes at all, they were like, I wear a small, and I ordered a small, and I like the way it fit. It was like oversized. And I was like, I don't wear a small. I wear like a medium large. So like, this isn't going to work. But got them, and I actually like them. They are a little bit more fitted, but they're not like they're like super tight. They are still like loose. I can move and groove in them and like feel comfortable and not feel like they're like going up my tush. And they are the shorter ones. So out of this order, hoodie went back, gray shorts went back, yellow sweatshirt all went back. So those 3 things went back. So that was order number 1. So we returned. And that same day, as soon as I like activated the return, I did another purchase, because these things sell out like hotcakes. Like if you are lucky, if you go online right now today and can find you a set, because there was like days when I went on and couldn't find, like when I first went on, couldn't find anything in my sizes. And I was like putting alerts on for everything, because that is another thing that is good that they do. They only like those notification alerts, they really like utilize them, and they only work for them for like how much they're going to produce. So like if an item has 1,000 people saying, oh my gosh, tell me when this restocks, they're going to restock it. Of course, they're not going to make the 1,000, because 1,000 of those people might not actually be wanting it. They might just be saying that, but they're going to restock it. So with a relative amount, so that they can still, you know, utilize the market, which is part of why when you go on their website, 90% of the things are sold out, because it's kind of like a make to order kind of situation. All right, so next order. So these items, 2 items I ended up keeping. So this order, I went ahead and ordered the lightweight recycled cotton hoodie in Starfish Yellow in a size medium to go with my shorts. And then the seaweed fiber t-shirt in sand in a size medium. Now, I was just going to order the sweatshirt, but if you spend $200, you get free shipping. If you spend, the sweatshirt was $150. So I was $50 short. So I was like, oh, I'm going to buy a shirt. They didn't have the Starfish Yellow shirt. So I said, okay, I'm going to buy a neutral shirt. So that's how I ended up with the sand shirt. Now that I'm looking at this, I didn't realize this shirt was $85. For some odd reason, I bought another shirt later on, and I'm pretty positive it was $55. But we're gonna go on, because I still own these things, and like, we're just gonna continue on. So hoodie, bought the medium in this one, because remember I bought the medium in the gray, although it was different. This one is an actual hoodie. Love the fit of it. Love it with the sweatpants. Like as I'm talking, I'm sure you guys are seeing shots of all these things on the corner. Like, love it, top notch. T-shirt, I was like medium. I was like, because I had already now I'm versed with the smalls, the mediums. I was like, small is gonna be more of like a little bit of a fitted t-shirt that's gonna be like loose and baggy on the bottom, but it's gonna be fitted around my bust. I got big boobs. It is what it is. So I went with the medium, so it could be a little bit more relaxed. I could wear it either with biker shorts, or I could wear it with this ensemble. So that is what I got in that order. Total, $235. Nothing went back in this order, unfortunately. We kept all of those things. It's okay. Third order. All right, so in this last order now, so as I'm online, I'm like scrolling, I'm looking, and Claude from Conscious Couple, she's packing, she's going to somewhere, I don't know, she's going somewhere and she's packing, and I was like, oh, she has a Pangaia, her Pangaia sweatsuit. And I was like, Pangaia, I was like, you know, I got the shorts with the hoodie, which is like fine for like, if I'm going, usually like, I like to go places that are warmer, like tropical on vacation. So I'm like, that's great for like when you're in tropical, like you have a hoodie for when you're in the airport to keep you warm. And then when you get off, you have shorts on, even though they're like sweat shorts, but they're shorts. So like you can be cute and casual, right? This was my thought process behind the outfit, especially since it's starfish yellow, like we cute. So now I'm like, well, what about when I travel in like the winter? Actually, how many sweatsuits I have? I have like 1 million sweatsuits. I don't need another one. I love a red-eye flight because I get to sleep on it and no one sees you when you are on a red-eye flight. Half of the people on the flight are in their pajamas because it's a red-eye flight and no one is gonna see you. You take a shower before you get on the plane. Hopefully, I do. You put your sweatsuit on, you get on the plane, and when you get off the plane, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing I do is, because in my head it's like, oh, I'm just waking up, I go and take my clothes off, I take a shower. I'm not walking around all day in these clothes I had on all night. Like, that's not how I roll. So nobody's seeing me in this, but I digress. I said I need a sweatsuit. So I go online and I'm like, oh, well, you know, I bought the sand t-shirt. Let me see if they have a sand sweatshirt. Of course, they don't have the size. But they did have the Sahara sand. So I ended up with the recycled cotton hoodie in Sahara sand in a size medium, the recycled cotton track pants in the Sahara sand in a size small. I'm gonna get to that. And what inklined all of this is because I saw Claude packing, and then that same day, like clockwork, I got a notification that said the Starfish Yellow t-shirt that you asked for a reminder for is back in stock. And of course, that t-shirt, like I thought, was $55, and we're not going to pay $20 for shipping, so then we're ending up paying $75 for the shirt, even though now that I'm thinking about it, I just spent $85 on the other shirt, so I might as well have did that. So I said, oh, well, I did want a sweatsuit, so let's see, $150 for a hoodie, $120 for the sweatpants, and $55 for the t-shirt, for a grand total of $325. Yeah, I really was balling out on myself. I was treating myself, and it's fine. So anywho, so hoodie, I got in a medium, like I had my yellow one. They're the same fabrication, fit, perfect. Sweatpants now, I looked at the measurements. Now I will be wary of looking at the measurements on their website. The measurements on their website, it says that it's in centimeters, but then when I looked at I have a couple of tape measures all over, and I like looked at it and I'm like, this doesn't look like it would match. Like this, whose thigh is 22 centimeters? Like one thigh. It doesn't even matter if it's one thigh, both of your thighs together. Like who? Like a little kid. I was like, so this doesn't, like their size chart does not match up, which is another reason why I said, let me help y'all out, because no one helped me. So let me help y'all. I mean, there were people that I watched. I'm not gonna lie. I watched some videos about Pangaia and their sizing, but I didn't feel like they helped me because they weren't in my size realm, and I was like, very wary. So I'm enlightening in you. If you are in my size range, you can fit the small. So anywho, so I got the small sweatpants, and this was because I looked, so now because I had already have a purchase history, I know how things fit. I looked at the measurements of the small shorts, and I was like, the small shorts fit, and I'm like, so let's look at the small shorts, compare it to the small sweatpants measurements. Now I think there was like a 2, I don't know if it's centimeters, it doesn't make sense. If it's inches, it still doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know what their measurement breakdown is. It was about 2 whatever bigger. So I went ahead and was like, okay, great. So they're both small. I like, this is gonna be a bomb fit, because like the sweat shorts, because they're shorts, I can do them a little bit snugger, but the sweatpants, I like my sweatpants to be like real, like with Scully. Like, I just got real New York, you know, like I want my sweatpants to fit like that. So that's what I went with. Fits like a glove, perfect length, they're not too long, like they're loose in the right places, they're fitted in the right places, like bada bing, bada boom. And then we have the medium t-shirt that it's just like the other one, but now I'm like, no, clearly it's not, so I don't think I've even tried it on. So I should probably do that. We're gonna start off with the sand t-shirt. So the sand is like a beige color, and all of them have like this little like insert. So it says, the t-shirt is made from seaweed and organic cotton with just a touch of natural peppermint. Doesn't smell like peppermint, but it's okay. So, sand t-shirt. And then it has the little Pangaia back there. And then the tags. I love the tags. They're so cute. It's a little or like corally color. So that is the t-shirt. Love her. Boom. And then they all come in these plastics that are biodegradable. They all have different color circles on them, I guess you can call it. Like it's a sticker. And they're all compostable, of course. Yes, they can all be composted. So that's also a really great tidbit about it. So next thing, we're gonna have the Sahara Sand Sweatpants. So this one, of course, it's made with a different fabric. So they all tell you kind of their little story. So these track pants are colored with an environmentally friendly dye created using a recycled water system. Deserts are vital to the planetary ecosystem. They cover around 20% of the Earth's surface. They are also amongst the most fragile and endangered ecosystems, home to a unique network of species and communities. So that is these guys and their little insert there. And this one has a hot pink little circle on it. So this tag is made from 100% recycled paper. The string is made from recycled cotton, and the seal is made from cornstarch. It is fully compostable. Like, literally, when I talk about, like, I love this part. I saw one of the videos I watched, a girl was like, oh, it's kind of cheap. I love it. It's all about those, like, little details that are on it. And then it has Pangaia down on the leg. So when you're buying expensive clothes are like made with details like this, where like people are like, oh my gosh, I just paid so much, you charging so much money, and like these details are exposed. These details like show craftsmanship and detail, because it is not like some little dangly little thread. It is like on there. And then these are fleece. Ooh, it's fuzzing a little bit, but these are fleece, so that's great. So then, actually, you know, I never took my last order out of the little baggies, so I will do that for you guys here on camera. So this is the t-shirt in the baggie. And I told you guys that yellow is not, it's like more of like a greenish color. And this tag is a blue tag. This one doesn't have an insert on like what it's made of. But next thing, so when I store my clothes, I always put them inside out. So I apologize. I should have prepped for that. Obviously I didn't. So these are the shorts. The shorts have, since we're doing that now, they have a hot pink tag on them. And the shorts, super cute. Little Pangaia. Look at the details on the like hidden pockets there. So cute. And I love that the string to like tighten the waist is inside. Lovely, lovely, lovely details. So super cute. And then if you want to see it with the t-shirt and the short, you can compare. And then the sweatshirt. Again, so the sweatshirt, the yellow sweatshirt did, but the Sahara Sand sweatshirt did not. Sahara Sand came in a plastic, but the yellow sweatshirt that I ordered that I had to return, and the yellow sweat hoodie that I kept, they both came in a little drawstring bag. So I'll show you. So you can see that this is like much slouchier than everything else. I love that this is like, there's no like kind of seaming or anything there for like, you know, sometimes when they put string, you can like see it, you can't see it. There is no string in the hood anyways, but it has like an overflapping detail there so that it'll be kind of snug around the neck with all the same embellishments, the excerpt and the logo in. And then it has a kind of a kangaroo sack pocket in the front that connects all the way through it. Well, actually it does not connect. It's two separate pockets, but it looks like it connects there. And it came in this little drawstring bag. So these are great. These kind of things are great for like if you're going on vacay. They're great to use for like to go to the beach. You're going to the beach, you don't want to take like a tote bag or anything else. Like you can take this, toss it, or like toss your towel in here and just like go down to the pool or the beach or whatever. And the bag is designed to be repurposed. Please reuse it. Be kind to the planet. And that could be great if you're going to like a farmer's market or something too. And then last thing, I left it in the packaging just for you guys, the sweatshirt. And we gotta take that one out. And that one you can see has a purple tag. It was folded so neatly in there so you can see the details of how it crisscrosses on the top. It has our lovely insert, our lovely labeling, and our little kangaroo pocket there. But yeah, I'm just really, oh, and I will compare the colors for you guys because I did tell you guys the coloring was different on some of the other items. So I just want to show you guys that these match up. And then this shirt is a great contrast, the Sahara sand and the sand. It's a great contrast. I don't know if it's really showing up on camera, but the Sahara sand is more like, very like the Sahara, like what I would imagine being in the desert was like. And the Sahara sweatsuit, so is a fleece in the inside versus the sunshine yellow is more of a terry in the inside. So again, great for, one is great for winter and one is great for the summertime. So guys, that was my splurge. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot and it's free to you. If you have any questions about ordering process, the brand, like return, shipping, any of those things, please ask below. I will be happy to answer and help out. You know, I just want to help you guys out. You guys help me out with tidbits. Like, I find my info on YouTube, so I am here to help. So if you have any questions about it, please leave a comment below. And then, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and head over to my Instagram and follow me there, Tameless in Style. But since you're already here and you're sitting and relaxing, go ahead and watch another video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.